All right, everybody, a promise made is a promise kept. For those of you who do not understand what's going on and why in the sweet Jesus I am wearing this wonderful headpiece, Soda Dragon, who is a fellow content creator, called me out because the thumbnail had the sweet locks, but the video didn't. You know what? That was false advertising, and I apologize. So here we are. This is actually my second take even. This is how much I love you guys. This thing is hotter than hell. Literally hotter than Sishia, hotter than 2014 Avril Lavigne, hotter than our wonderful female content creators in Raid Shadow Legends, hotter than, well, just really hot. Okay, it's just really hot in here, and yet I'm going a second time. I didn't realize I'm like a messy fool. I was wearing a different shirt, and I had a little spot. I had some spaghetti on a white shirt. I should know better. Spaghetti white shirt. I'm an idiot. That could be its own rant. But here we are today. I want to talk about something that just kind of popped up in my head today. It's not the gem mine. So 6 weeks, if you guys remember, 6 weeks ago, they introduced the feast and the barrel. The highly anticipated. No. Nobody asked for it. Nobody expected it. They didn't mention it. We didn't ask for it. Somehow it showed up. The feast and the barrel. So the barrel right here, the XP barrel, and the XP feast. And there was a little bit of a fear that maybe this was their quality of life. I think now, in retrospect, obviously they said no, and we've seen us in the what's new or what's coming or whatever, the future raid, whatever. There's going to be sliders, and there's going to be better ways to do all this. So the tavern is getting its quality of life upgrade still, but I think originally they wanted it in the fourth quarter, and because they weren't, probably some junior programmer came up with the idea, and they said, oh, let's just put that in to give them something for the Christmas season. And sure enough, they did, and it's here, and it's good. And then we didn't see it again. It didn't happen at all. And we had Black Friday deals, Black Friday weekend deals, Cyber Week deals. We had deals all through a two-time event, 3 days, 3 different 2 times, 3 different shard types, and not a single feast, not a single barrel in any of their deals. What an opportunity to gauge the community assessment or worth of these items. And in my opinion, they failed miserably when they had the opportunity to do it. But, is what it is. And let's just take a look here. Like, even today's offers, this is a standard offer, but man, oh man, do I need 100 more brews? Do I need 6 5-star chickens? Or could I just had a barrel and a feast? 2 barrels and a feast, even, maybe. Or a barrel and 2 feasts, or something here to mix match, and then you'd be able to find out, would I be willing to pay $40 for that? If you don't get a lot of intake, drop it down to $34.99. If you get tons of uptake, you can go $49.99 and maybe add a few more gems just to make it look different. Total opportunity there that they missed out on. Same with the Great Deal Mix Pack. Again, 120 brews. Why? I don't need brews anymore. I mean, I need some brews. I did burn quite a bit of them in this last event in order to it was the training event, because I'm going through that for my missions, right? So I did spend quite a bit. We got 11,000 in. So obviously, I mean, that was an exception. Normally, I have so many brews, I don't know what to do with them. Even now, I did seemingly do a lot of Spirit Affinity stuff, but even now, I'm in no worry. I've got Void, and this is the other problem. You offer me 30, 30, 30, 30. Well, I don't need Void. I do not need any more Void. I could beef up on the Spirit, obviously, and even the Magic Affinity right now. And then the random ones, guess what? They always seem to drop all of the same type, and they always seem to be Void on top of it. Why not give me the barrel? But this is why I'm talking about this now. So that in itself, whatever. I haven't seen hide nor hair since they released it. We thought they would be in packs. They're not. But now, this is almost like a pre-rant, because now, this is what spurred this on today. I take a look in events, and sure enough, what do I see a picture of in the Summon Rush? Which, by the way, is the more expensive, less value over the tournament version, Champion Chase tournament. The Summon Rush, it's strictly based on the value of the shard. I'm guessing we're Voids. I don't even know what we are this weekend anymore. There's so many Void events. That's for another rant day, is how many shard events they have. Like 12 a week, it seems. Every second day there's something going on, but I digress. So this already, you know, you got 500, 120, 500 for Sacreds, 120 for Voids, 20 for Ancients, and I believe it's like 1 for Mystery Shards. So already harder to get to those top level. I don't have it in front of me, but just off of memory, I believe you're looking at around 3,500. They give you your first Lego book. Then I think there's a total of 3 Lego books, and the rest are chickens. So like 5 or 6 chickens, 5-star chickens available when you hit those kind of upper tier, which is what you need. You know, if you're opening up 100 Sacred or 200, or sorry, Void Shards, that's where you're going to get those numbers from. But you're not going to get it from 10, obviously. So you got to open up a lot of shards, so it should be worth it. So here's it's more of a cautionary hope and prayer, as much as it is a rant and opportunity to wear the golden locks, of course. I worry. So my hope is they've got 5-star chickens. They replace the 5-star chicken. They replace maybe one of the later brew ones, something like that, with these. My fear is they're going to replace the legendary books. And legendary books are like the sweet gold of Raid Shadow Legends. They are, in my estimation, the most scarce resource in the game. Silver's hard to keep, but it's easy to come by. Gems, especially now with everything going on, all the different tournaments and events. I had 19 gems like less than 24 hours ago. I'm already at 219. I'll have plenty, even without spending. I'll get plenty. You know, obviously brews, you can see they're not very hard to get. We don't know about the barrels, but legendary books I know, because including Black Friday deals here. I think I bought 2 different deals with books, but maybe it was only one. I only have enough for 1 champion, and not even all champions. Some champions I don't have enough books for, even though. And I have a Genzin that I want to do, and I actually want to do Vargal here, seeing I already plus 4'd him. I might as well make him as painful as possible to deal with by giving him books as well. I don't have enough. I do 1 legendary every 2+ weeks, and that's including buying stuff. I imagine if I was completely free to play, based on my free to play account, just finally hitting Ultra Nightmare, we're talking about maybe enough books in 6 weeks, 8 weeks to do a champion sometimes, depending on my RNG luck. Obviously, the more I progress, the better the books will go, because I'll be able to do Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. Right now, I can only do Ultra Nightmare. It's a 3 or 4 key, depending on the affinity. So, my point being is these are scarce for most of us. Not all of us. Some spend a lot of money and they get the packs. Some did a lot of clan hopping, bless their soul. Others have already done all the champions they need to do, and now they're just looking for dupes for the system, or, you know, once in a blue moon they get a champion. So it starts to, once you no longer have champions to build, it starts to pile up. I imagine for me, epic books, if I didn't do my series on I built them, I'd probably have more epic books than I know what to do with. As it is, 43 is a good number, and I think that was 1 pack as well in there. But point being, for most people, legendary books are the blue chip stock of Raid Shadow Legends. And if you're taking away that to give me a feast, I promise you, I don't think people will take it well. I think people will say what they say with the epic, the same thing with the last rant, right? Great. So now we give up a 5-star chicken, we give up a sacred shard times 2 to get a useless epic that's supposed to be a trainer epic over a year into the game. Absolutely ridiculous and absolutely foolhardy. Please, Plarium, prove me wrong. Allay my fears in 9 hours or whenever that comes in. Do not replace legendary books with the barrels and the feasts. Replace the chickens. Replace anything else. I also would say probably not gems, but even that would be better than replacing the Lego books, which are such a scarce resource in this game that it will cripple low spend free to play players. And if you think that will cause low spend players to spend more, I think that the reality is, for most people that aren't that are very frugal in their spend here, it'll just cause them to go elsewhere. So please don't do it. Hopefully you don't, but if you do, I hope the feedback is heard and given, that we prefer our Lego books to some fancy beer and ham. That's all I got on that. That is for today. Please, we'll find out. Maybe part 2's tomorrow. We'll see whether or not they do that. This thing is hotter than sin. I'm sweating my you-know-what off underneath here. But I do it for you guys because promise made, promise kept. The golden locks. And maybe you'll see it again someday. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. It's up to you guys. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Get 100 likes on this video and I'll wear it in the next one. Ha! Take that. That's all I have for you today. Thank you all. I was going to say be classy, but you know what? Don't be classy. This isn't classy. This is the anti-classy establishment. Go out there and be slutty, or be rude, or be caustic, or be persnippety, whatever. I don't even know what the opposite of classy is, but I'm sure it's all of those. So be all of those at once if you need to. Just go out there and be you and enjoy your life, and be safe enjoying your life. And as always, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good one.